Hi, and welcome back to Hillbilly Hydroponics. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you. Hopefully what you see here will be interesting enough for you to subscribe. I'm a small channel and I'm growing. My focus is mostly hydroponic growing and trying to help teach everybody that I can that it's not that complicated, and there are cheap and easy ways to do everything. Right now we're going to talk about how I'm able to heat this greenhouse, and I'm going to turn the camera around so that I can explain what I've got going on. So I get a lot of questions about how I'm able to heat this greenhouse. It's cold outside. It's in the 40s. It's going to get way down tonight. Right now we're about 65 degrees. And it holds there pretty easy, even on a really cold night down in the 30s. It's going to get tested because it's going to go to the 20s this weekend. Today is Thanksgiving Day of 2024, and I'm out here before everybody gets here. Family comes, and for our Thanksgiving dinner, and just fiddling around. So, questions I get is, how do you heat this greenhouse? Well, that's the secret right there. A little Chinese diesel heater that I made a couple of modifications to, and it helps me keep it warm in here. As you can see, it runs off a battery. I've got a little smart charger that I dug out from the shed, hooked up to the battery to keep it charged up. That's my power supply. The heater itself, you can see I've got those sides raised up because I made some modifications. There's the heat exhaust duct. Blows right up in front of this fan. This fan circulates it around the big circle. That's the easy part. The exhaust, you see that exhaust pipe right there. It goes out through the foil tape in the side of the greenhouse and the exhaust outside. Keeps me from dying from carbon monoxide poisoning. There used to be a little fuel tank right there of less than a gallon. And it would run a while, but it didn't run long enough. So there's a fuel pump. This is just a little electric fuel pump, automotive style. I changed it. I put that black fuel line on there, ran it outside through out of the greenhouse, and put it right here. So I can just drop that hose down in the diesel fuel tank can, and it'll draw from there. And I can switch them out, keep them rotated so it never stops running. Turn it down in the daytime, it sips fuel. Turn it up at night, it sips fuel. The exhaust is right there. It's not causing any problem. There's a little bit of soot right there, but there's no heat, no real heat involved that can cause a fire. I chose to mount my heater inside the greenhouse so that it draws somewhat warmer air than outside. These give you two options. You can set them up inside your dwelling or wherever you're going to put it and run the exhaust out, or you can mount the whole thing outside and then run the duct in. But if I had to start with really super cold air from outside, then I'm going to have less heat than here. So I choose to recirculate what I have in here. It's able to keep everything warm enough that I can grow really nice green beans. I grow really nice turnip greens, lettuce. I have sugar snap peas, kale, more turnip greens, bush green beans, more kale, more turnip greens, more lettuce, plenty of bok choy. And that seems to be what I've got going right now. So hopefully that's answering some questions about how I heat the greenhouse itself. I'll get into the heating of the water and some other things with some other videos. Thank you for visiting Hillbilly Hydroponics, and hopefully it's interesting enough for you to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll continue to make more content. Maybe I'll get better at talking and people can follow what I'm saying a little easier. So thank you again, and see you next time.